Welcome back, baseball fans. I'm Vinrock.
Hey, Vinrock. I'm Dan.
Hey, how you doing? You
We're
getting a sandwich over there?
Away some RTOD sets, right?
Well, what were you doing? You getting a sandwich?
No, I was pouring a coffee.
Oh, that's awesome. I love a cup of coffee right about now. Yes, we have finally made it, sir, to the third edition, the final installment of the Road to Opening Day sets.
Good thing, because they end tomorrow.
Good thing, because they end tomorrow. And some of them have already ended, correct?
Yes, sir.
Like, for example,
3 home runs, it makes things go away real quick.
Yeah, I called Dano last night after Bryce Harper hit that grand slam to cap off the 3 home runs for the night. And I'm like, do I buy it? Do I not buy it? Do I buy it? And then this morning it was gonzo. And so, it's among the sold out ones now. Among what were the other ones to sell out? Kansas City, Detroit, Los Angeles Dodgers, the English version, the Baltimore Orioles, Cincinnati Reds, and San Francisco Giants of all teams. Those sold out rather quickly. Yeah, and now you're right. Now we can add the Yankees to that list as well. So this has been pretty incredible. So let's get busy with it. Let's start with our first team here, sir. We'll add this to the stage and we can talk about it. These are the St. Louis Cardinals. There's their Road to Opening Day 11 card set, $40. And like Dano said, this is going to be available until tomorrow, 4/4. That's April 4. Mañana at 2 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. And if it's 2 p.m. here on the East Coast, what time is it by you, Dano?
11.
11, he says. All right. So let's talk about this. What do you think here? Jordan Walker.
I'm a big Jordan Walker fan. I got a lot of his stuff. That's why I made him the star of the show.
Yep. There he is.
St. Louis.
Mason Wynn, Jordan Walker, Nolan Gorman. I like the look at these cards now. They said that they were going to expand the colors for the Topps Road to Opening Day sets, and they sure did, didn't they? Look at this. It's kind of a purple blue.
Interesting they left Nolan Arenado off the parallel subject list.
But they showcased him in other ways. Yeah, that's interesting.
Correct.
Good point.
And then your crazy boy, Wilson Contreras, is also not a parallel.
My crazy boy. What?
Right? Isn't he the guy that was the catcher, then not the catcher, then they like him and then they don't like him? And
it was definitely a roller coaster ride for the catcher last year. That's for sure.
That's what I'm referring to. Yes.
All right, you ready to go to the next one?
I predict the Cardinals will sell out.
They just may. You never know. But how many card sets are left? 23 out of 32. So there you go. All right, let's go to the next one. This is the Atlanta Braves. Not sure why these haven't sold out yet. That's pretty amazing. You got Ronald Acuna. We've got Austin Riley. And honestly, he's my favorite player on the team. Although, Ronald Acuna Matata Jr., yeah, he's probably the best player in baseball right about now. Ever since Shohei Ohtani stopped pitching, I got to give it to Ronald Acuna. And then A.J. Smith Shaver.
And you're saying to me Atlanta has not sold out? Because I do not see them on my
They have not sold out, sir. They have not sold out. You look at the screen right now on the share screen or whatever you can do.
Yeah.
There it is, available, and add to cart. It's got the shiny candy-like red button.
Oh, here they are. Okay. The reason I'm looking is so I can reference who's being paralleled and who's not. Okay, got it.
Yes, of course. Yes.
So they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 parallel subjects. They're not sold out. And not one rookie is a parallel subject.
Yeah,
Chris Sale was left off the parallel subject. That's interesting.
Right. Yep.
Okay.
And AJ Smith as well, right? Even though he's showcased here on the cards here today. Yeah. Interesting, isn't it? All right, ready to go to the next one? I am.
Get your Braves before they're gone.
Yeah, get your yayas out. All right, look at this. Are they all purple? I don't know. I don't think so. But look at this. Another purple set. That's the Washington Nationals. And that's what. Who was that there? CJ. Oh, where'd they go? Patrick Corbin. He's interesting there. You got CJ Abrams, and then the Joey Meneses.
Well, the Nationals only have one parallel subject. You hear me?
Yep, Matt Jackson Rutledge.
Who is
That's
Jackson
a rookie
Rutledge?
card. Who is
Jackson Rutledge? Right. The world wants to know, but he's the only parallel subject.
Yep.
And are the Washington Nationals slowly becoming the Oakland A's of the National League?
Ever since Juan Soto left, they've had a tough time, a tough go.
Hmm. And it's interesting. We're supposed to have said ever since Bryce Harper left, but then they won the World Series after Bryce Harper left.
Yeah, I could not. I was a head scratcher moment if there ever was one. All right, you ready to go to the next one?
Yes.
All right, that brings us to the Minnesota Twins, tops now, road to opening day team set. And that one has how many parallel subjects, sir?
Minnesota Twins. I don't see them yet.
You don't have them already up and open?
Well, I got to go from team to team. Otherwise, I got to open.
You don't just leave them, you like open a bunch of tabs and just go from tab to tab.
Mine. I didn't think about one.
Well, we got two parallel subjects, Byron Buxton and Royce Lewis. Those are our two. And Byron Buxton, and I don't know why they always say this, but it's been how many days since he played outfield or something like that? I don't even know.
Byron Buxton?
Yeah. Minnesota
Well,
Twins.
I get those two guys confused, but those guys are supposed to be top draft picks and game changers. I know Royce Lewis was injured for a while.
Yeah, what happened?
But he's back, and he was the one hitting 3-4 home runs in 4 games.
Yeah.
Some people hit 4 home runs in a game, and they don't make as big a deal as they were making about Royce Lewis.
That's something.
Would you buy this set for those two guys?
I'm moving on to the next set, in fact.
Next set, please.
Yeah, we want to keep this short and sweet. You know, everybody ain't got all day. I know that. I know I'd be like, okay, hurry up, guys. I'd probably run us on 2.0 speed myself. This is the Cleveland Guardians. And there you go. That's Jose Ramirez. I think he's a potential Hall of Famer. And what do you think there about this set?
I think he is going to be a Hall of Famer, not even potential. I'm going to take it a step further. I believe he will be.
Yep. And let's talk about the parallels.
There's only two, Gavin Williams, the rookie, and Jose Ramirez, who just doesn't sell much. Right. And I think this team might be a playoff team again.
Yep. You know, when the Cleveland Indians became the Cleveland Guardians, the first year they became the Cleveland Guardians, I bought a team set, and I got number 3 out of 5 on Jose Ramirez parallel on that team set. I was very happy that day. Still have that card somewhere. I don't even know where. All right, you ready to go to the next one, sir?
Yes.
All right, that brings us to the Toronto Blue Jays. That's Vladimir Guerrero on your screen right there. And I got to tell you, dude's lost some weight, right? Hasn't he?
In order for him to reach the Hall of Fame, he better continue to keep that weight off.
Yeah, I think so too.
Two parallel subjects. They left out Bo Bichette. They left out, who's the other big stud they have there?
Springer.
I don't think he's a top leadoff hitter, but I don't think Springer's in the same category as Bichette and Guerrero.
No, well, I don't know. We'll see. Bo Bichette, he's on a league of his own. That guy's always there in the top. And so is Vladimir Guerrero, right? Yes. And now I think maybe Vladimir Guerrero, since Shohei Ohtani has moved over to the National League, maybe Guerrero is MVP again, or a potential
MVP. He's got
MVP
a better chance.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Improvement, especially now that he's lost all that weight. You ready to go to the next one?
Yep.
All right. That brings us to the Tampa Bay Rays. That's Randy Arozarena. And what do you think about the parallel subjects?
Well, in this case, they've only got 2, and Rosarena is not even 1.
Nope.
It's Curtis Mead and Junior Caminero. Is that the guy that's supposed to replace Wander?
Junior Caminero, third base, shortstop. Yes.
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 So this wouldn't be his first Tops Now card because I know he had a couple of call-ups last year, but it might be an interesting set to pick up because there won't be many.
No, just like Miami. All right. Thank you for that, sir. That brings us to the next set. Wait a minute. Didn't we already do the Cardinals? I think we already did the Cardinals.
No, we didn't.
Once.
We didn't do the
that Cardinals. Was the first one of that was the first one of the show was the Cardinals, I believe. Because we already talked about Jordan Walker. You mentioned it yourself. All right. That brings us to the 2024 Tops Now road to opening day set for the Chicago White Sox. And that's Luis Robert Jr. Bit of a disappointment. Like to see the guy pick up the pace a little bit. And then what do you think about the description? What about those parallels or parallel?
Hold on, I'm still looking for the team. You know, Lewis Robert. Here it is. Lewis Roberts Jr. was dropped down to the third spot in the batting order, which to me tells me that they like him and he's progressing. He hit close to 40 home runs last year.
Yeah, he
He's
did
the
better
only
last year.
parallel on the team. It speaks volumes about what the tops and MLB public think about this player.
I got his rookie autograph somewhere from Tops now. Somewhere. I don't know what I did with it, but it is there somewhere. It's a good card.
There's not a lot of big names on this roster, but Eloy Jimenez and there's a lot of retreads here from a lot of different teams.
Look at Andrew Benintendi, Gavin
Dijon,
Sheets,
Andrew Vaughn. They've all come from somewhere else.
Look at he doesn't go by Mike Soroka anymore. He goes by Michael Soroka now. Remember when he pitched for the Atlanta Braves?
Yes.
Yeah. Now he's Michael Soroka now. Isn't that interesting? All right. Thank you, sir. That brings us to the next. Oh, yeah. I was going to save this to last, but we had two late additions to the show. This is the Los Angeles Dodgers road to opening day. And as you can see, it's a little different from the rest of the team sets, as this one has 10 cards instead of 11. And it says, as you can see down here at the bottom, that's a Japan edition, or in kanji, if you will. And this one was a little different than the other ones. Can you explain how this one's a little different, sir?
The cards are going to be with Japanese print for the team, not for the game.
There you go. Yeah, I pointed that out. Now, can you talk about the parallels? Are there parallels? I mean, what's the story? And do you get golden bonus cards with this set?
I don't see either. I don't see any parallels, and I don't think you get bonus cards.
Well, why would you get this set then? What's the point?
Because with the inclusion of these new Japanese players on the team, I think that the Japanese public's going to take on the Dodgers as their Major League Baseball team in the United States. And I think that there's going to be a huge influx of Japanese collectors. So therefore, this team set could turn out to be more valuable because everybody else is thinking about the parallels instead of just the team set.
So I think the modern collector or the modern collector flipper needs to start thinking more about the international baseball market, especially the Asian international baseball market, in particular Japan, and obviously Korea somewhat. But really, it's incredible the amount of growth that we've seen there. And it almost seems like half the players from the Japanese leagues are now playing in the American and national leagues here in the United States. And that's quite remarkable. And I think you're correct when you say Japanese fans are going to start looking after more American baseball than ever before, because half the people on their teams are playing here now. So that's amazing. And it's going to do wonders for American baseball cards, particularly ones featuring Japanese players like this one here.
I agree. I think that it's going to make baseball cards even more international and more sought after than even they are now.
Yeah, it's a whole new market opening up for the baseball card. And I think collectors and, like I said, more in particular, flippers that buy and sell need to open up that market, or at least open up the possibility to sell to that market in East Asia.
Yeah, I what you said.
All right, very good. Let's go to the next one. That's going to be the Philadelphia Phillies. That's the road to opening day. 11 card set. See, 11, not 10. And this is in English. And that's Bryce Harper. And so it's sold out. We talked about that. And if you did buy this set, you got the golden what?
You got the golden bonus card that's coming for the 3 home runs that Bryce Harper hit yesterday.
That's magical right there. Good for Bryce Harper. I love this guy. He's a character, and he's a Hall of Famer in my book.
Agreed.
You know, I called Dano last night. I'm like, do I buy the set just to get that one card? He said, well, $35, $40 is a lot to buy for one golden ticket featuring Bryce Harper hitting 3 home runs in a game.
Yes.
Do I regret it not buying it? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. But I do wish the best for the Philadelphia Phillies this year, no doubt about it. All right, ready to go to the next set, sir? Oh, wait, we didn't even talk about the parallels. Hello.
I don't have access to it because it's sold out.
Oh, you don't have access to it because it's sold out, but I have access. So we got Bryce Harper, Trey Turner, Johan Rojas rookie card, and then Kyle Schwarber, all parallel subjects. And I think it's awesome that they had Kyle Schwarber as a parallel subject. I really dig that Kyle Schwarber. To me, that guy's money. He just really, just he's got so much power. He's either striking out or he's hitting home runs. Who does that remind you of back in the 90s? He's either striking out or hitting home runs.
I would say in the 70s, that would be Dave Kingman. Who was it in the 90s?
Oh, I could figure a number of people I could think of. Listen, you want to go to the next one?
Yes, please.
All right, this is the New York Yankees. It's Roach opening day set. It's 11-card team set. And the last one on our show, it is sold out. And that's all you get. And that's featured Aaron Judge right there. What do you say about the and now can you see this one too or not?
I see what you're showing, but I don't have access to it on the set, on the site.
You got the subject list right here and all the subject parallels all right there, sir.
There's a ton of cards. It's amazing that it got sold out. But I said the same thing about the Dodgers. Hey, Sean Wilkins.
It's amazing. This is just remarkable, you guys, how a card set with this many parallel subjects to sell out. Now, obviously, the Jason Dominguez was numbered 199 or lower. Obviously, that's a little different. And not all of them had a pearl parallel, okay? Not all of them, just certain ones. And I'm not sure, did the Dodgers have pearl parallel? I can't remember. Dang it. Oh, well.
Dodgers had the similar setup. They had a lot of them to 199, and every one of them was a parallel. So
yeah, that's amazing, and it's remarkable, like you said, that a set with that many cards actually does sell out. That's really quite something.
So we got day baseball today.
We got some amazing baseball today. We got Kansas City at Baltimore at 1:05. That's in less than an hour. We got Texas at Tampa Bay in 1 hour and 2 minutes from now. We got LA Angels at Miami. They're going to finish out that one, I believe. Miami's over this year. And that starts at 1:10. Then we're looking at Minnesota at Milwaukee at 1:10. And then 2 o'clock today, you can watch that for free on MLB Network, MLB TV, Atlanta at Chicago White Sox. And then we got a rematch of last night's amazing game where Zach Gallen blanked the Yankees. So Yankees are going to be 6-1 or maybe 5-2 after tonight. And that's at 3:40. Another 3:37 game is Boston at Oakland. I think any team that plays against Oakland is going to have a career day. And then 4 o'clock, we have Cincinnati at Philadelphia. Another 4 o'clock game is Cleveland at Seattle. Another 4 o'clock game is Seattle or St. Louis at San Diego, in San Diego. And then the night games start. And then we got Pittsburgh at Washington, Detroit at Mets, Colorado at Cubbies, and then Toronto at Houston, and then Dodgers hosting San Francisco. That's it. That's all you get. That's all I got. I'm Vinrock. I'm out.
Jackson Holiday's coming. We're talking baseball. We're talking Tops on Demand. Stay blessed.